but I'm here. You know what I mean? And we have some interesting, very, very interesting games to talk about today. Some very interesting tie games, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? Some draw games, you know, um, to talk about today. We have none other than Tottenham Hotspur as well to talk about. Tottenham Hotspur, is it really looking like the big bad and mighty Spurs facing a relegation? That's something special, eh? But some very interesting games. I didn't get my take on the games that went. You know what I mean? Especially the Liverpool and Manchester City game. I did not get a say on that because I didn't come live. But I will. Tottenham and Newcastle end up in a Tottenham lost 2-1 to Newcastle. Chelsea is a very interesting game that happened today. You know what I mean? After leading 2-0, I thought the game was done. Honestly speaking, I thought the game was done after leading 2-0. But came back. Leeds came back and they gained a point from that Chelsea game. Big up Toxic. Big up Toxic in the building. What's up, Riley? 3 games that I enjoy watching. Yes, yes, I did. I did. Nicola in the building. I can't stay for too long, but I'll be back later. Big up yourself, Nicola. Big up yourself. What you guys doing, man? How you guys feeling? You know what I mean? Y'all remember to put a like on the video as soon as y'all drop in, man. Y'all do the damn thing. Everton lost to Bournemouth today. Yeah, I can't understand Tottenham. Let me go back to Tottenham, man. I can't get over this situation with Tottenham. Let me go back to Tottenham because everybody, everybody beating Tottenham, beating Newcastle left, right, and center. I mean, like Newcastle getting beat everywhere. You know what I mean? And they run up in Tottenham and find a lifeline. There's like them grab onto something and them just start bang them. And Tottenham is at home. Yeah, as I'm saying, Tottenham is at home. What's going on with Tottenham? Are any of my Tottenham people coming in the chat today? Let me know what's going on with our neighbors. It's not looking too good for them. Relegation look like it's really looming. I think Tottenham is just about 4 points off the relegation zone. You know what I mean? They've been dangling in that position for a little bit now. You know what I mean? For a good little bit now, a couple seasons well. You get me? And I gotta follow Cholo on this one, man. I gotta now start questioning Tottenham's status as a Big Six club. You know, what I mean, it's really looking that way to me. Chelsea. I don't know what Chelsea excuse today. You know, the last time they say Arsenal was playing mind games and blah 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 blah, and they let a 2-goal lead slide. They managed to get a point, but that's about it. That is about it. Everton lost 2-1. Everton lost 2-1. And that's pretty much wrapped up the games today. And I mean, there weren't any. Oh, no. Actually, I forget. Manchester United played today as well. West Ham failed to hold on to a lead. You know what I mean? I was rooting for West Ham, because they were playing. You know what I mean? They were playing. But I know Manchester United seem to have something in their locker this season that, not this season, since Michael Carrick joined the club, that they just seem to find a way to get something out of a game. You know, this is their 5th game and they still haven't lost yet. You know, they dropped points for the first time, I think. But they've been on a fantastic run and they can't take away that from them. They've been doing well. They have been doing well. Yeah, but West Ham did well to get a point because I wouldn't even say that it's a point loss for West Ham. It might be a point loss for Manchester United, but it's a point gain for West Ham. Even though they had the lead and surrendered, but I'm talking about West Ham who was down in the relegation zone. And Manchester, this is the Manchester United team that's on the rise. Manchester team is rising. You know what I mean, under Michael Carrick. I think they're in the top 4 now, I think, or the top 5. So you can see what's going on. Let me look at the standing right here, so I can be more sure of what's up. Right, so Manchester United is sitting fourth on 45 points, and West Ham is sitting 18 on 26. So you guys see what's up. And I mean, so it was a good points gain by West Ham, and it was a bad loss. Well, I said loss, that's what I feel like. It was a nasty points drop by Manchester United. Big up the chat. Big up the chat. Red Skull joined the building. West Ham gave them Duns a point. Yeah, they really did give them a point. And I mean, I thought West Ham would have hold on. Look at when they score. You know, I thought West Ham would have hold on, man. You know what I mean? But they didn't. But it was still a good look for West Ham, though, Red Skull. You know what I mean? West Ham is pretty much in a relegation battle. You understand what I'm saying? And Manchester United is on the rise. They've been doing fantastic. And for West Ham to take a point from them, you know what I mean? We didn't see that. Yeah, we didn't see that script. So, yeah. Happy Tuesday. What's up, guys? Big up Daniel in the building. Big up your damn self, Daniel. How you feeling? How you feel? Let me know your thoughts on the game today, people. I thought their fans say that they will. I think you want to say they will win the league, right? We know. Hey, Red Skull, me and you know what it is like to be desperate. You know what I mean? We haven't won the league for so many years, and we know what it's like to be delusional and kind of desperate to just achieve. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's where Manchester United is at the moment. They're in a delusional state where they want to achieve, and anything right now is an achievement for them. You know what I mean? That's just the state that they're in. And what can we do? What can we do? We've been facing stress for 22 years. So we do understand where they are now. You know what I mean? Anything counts for them. You get me? So yeah, they got them there themselves. I don't know which league them gonna win, but yeah, I don't know. Mr. X said you will battle league. Big up Mr. X. Let me know the team you support though, Mr. X. You know, you have to tell us the team you support, man. Come on, do the damn thing. Honestly, Arsenal need a level draw. Need a level draw. 2 games and win league. 11 draw. City have to win every game for them to win. It's Arsenal. I think. Oh, 11 win. Okay, that's what I think. That's what I think. 11 win and 2 draw to win the league. Okay. But the thing about it is this though: Arsenal have a harder fixture than Manchester City. You get me? Arsenal fixture is a little bit more technical than Manchester City. I think Manchester City managed to come through their big games that was looming the other day. You know what I mean? But we still have Manchester City, which is a hard game for Manchester City as well. So it's not just it's not a pushover. It's not a walkover. You know what I mean? It's a hard game for Manchester City as well. We have Tottenham, which I don't know which Tottenham we're going to get. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing really to worry about, really and truly. Who else do we have in that big city? I think we have Newcastle as well. So yeah, we have some people to deal with. Gamer in the building. Big up yourself, Gamer. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? Relegated team will fight. Trust me, Riley. I believe that, bro. I believe that. I'm not doubting that, not even for a second. You know what I mean? Not even for a second. They are going to fight. Brentford is not going to be a walkover team, bro. Yes, I'm saying they're not relegation. They're seventh, and they've been on the rise. Brentford is what? Is at 39 points in the table. 39.7 in the table. You know what I mean? So they've been picking up points. They've been picking up points. As a matter of fact, Brentford won their last 2 games. Right? So the last 5 games they won 3 and they lost 2. Right? So that's not a bad result. You know what I mean? For what's going on. Gamer said, I'm sorry we failed. I was rooting for y'all, man. I was rooting for y'all, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Trust me. When Summerside scored that free kick, I'm like, here we go again. Another 1-0 with a superb free kick. And I can't believe that y'all gave up that. Y'all gave up that lead. You know what I mean? Y'all make City look like there are some geniuses. You know what I mean? When they're not even playing all that. You get me? But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a game that's already gone. Y'all already lost. So Liverpool failed me. Yeah, bro, I was pretty gutted with Liverpool, man. You know what I mean? Pretty much upset with them. I mean, like, I'm just saying to myself, if y'all can't defend y'all title, at least beat up the title challengers. Yeah, yes, I'm saying. But wasn't to be. Wasn't to be. Um, Yeah, so that's what's up right now with the whole situation. So Leeds, as I said, Leeds is not a pushover. That's who, not Leeds, sorry, Brentford. That's who we have next. And y'all know that Thiago is the second lead, is the second top goal scorer in the league, I think. You know what I mean, behind Haaland. So they have a hitman on their hand. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at next. Not that I'm not saying that we're not gonna win. I'm just saying that it's not gonna be a rollover kind of game. You get me? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Um, it could have been a draw. It could have, but it didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, makes it to win. Bro, man saw Pep stress. Trust me, bro. When that goal went in, Pep was. I think he grew here. And y'all know his ball, right? I think he grew here when that goal went in. All those here in his head stand up when they scored a free kick. I mean, like, y'all know Pep spit every 2 seconds. The man spit and spit right on himself. You know what I mean? Trust me. Yeah, man. So stress, just see man smiling was heartbroken. Yeah, man. Well, I can't believe they really throw away the game though. You know what I mean? I was really, I mean, like they're at home. Y'all remember when Anfield was just a devastating place to play? You know what I mean? When they never walk alone, hunt him. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Arsenal versus Brentford. Yep. 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 She lover, cowgirl. Big up yourself. Two worldies in the Manu versus Arsenal game. That's a long time ago still, but yeah, two good goals. There were two bangers. You know what I mean? Two bangers. Both of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fox 2-0 to Arsenal, said Red Skull. Yeah, I'm looking for a 3-0 still. You know what I mean? Go on to that preview that tomorrow. Yeah, go on to that preview that tomorrow. Riley, when Arsenal face City, Arsenal will win. I believe that. You know what I mean? It's not a situation where Arsenal is fearful. I'm just saying that we still have some strong teams to play. You know what I mean? It's not a fearful situation. Sorry, man. Um, Kick it with grimace. Okay, kick it. Kick it says, sorry we couldn't help you. Sorry we couldn't help you out. That loss to City was disgusting. It was. It was. We were expecting a better fight from Manchester, from Liverpool, to be honest. You know what I mean? If y'all had lost with a good fight, they would have said, okay. You know what I mean? There was so much that went wrong in that game. You know what I mean? That red card, guys. What was that about? What was that about? Come on, man. I didn't see what that's just pointless. You know what I mean? It might as well just let the goal stand and let Summerside stay on the field. You get me? That was just irrelevant. You get me? It's just crazy. But to be fair, this year is upset year. A lot of things going on in this year. You know what I mean? I don't understand the notion of people saying that this is the weakest Premier League, and if Arsenal win it, it's gonna be the weakest. I don't buy that crap. You know what I mean? Because we're on course to finish over 90 points. You can't be finishing over 90 points and consider this as a weak league. No, that's crap. You know what I mean? Why is it that because we're so strong, um, it's a weak league? We are overpowering everybody. So because we're so strong, okay, it's a weak league because we're strong. Come on, man. Y'all see the recruitment that we did? Y'all see the players that we buy? We're strong because we invested right. You get me? And everybody's gonna say, "Oh, if Arsenal win it this year, it's the weakest Premier League." Y'all shut up. Yeah, man, y'all be quiet. You get me? But it is what it is. We're coming for it, you know what I mean? I mean, like City get. Hey, y'all know City playing tomorrow. So City playing Fulham as well. I can't tell when was the last time Fulham beat City, bro. You know what I mean? When was the last time Fulham beat City? I do not know. So it's not a game I'm looking forward to be honest with you. Not looking forward to it. You know what I mean? But a City win tomorrow cut our lead to 3 points. Can you imagine that? A City win tomorrow. We were 9 points ahead of City before City kick a ball on Sunday. And before we kick a ball on Thursday, we might be 4 points. 3 points ahead of City. That is crazy. Might be. I said might be. You know what I mean? But it's fully expecting that they will beat Fulham. You know what I mean? I don't see no reason why they wouldn't. You know what I mean? Manchester City is at home as well. So, yeah. I think it's going to be one-sided. That's just what I think. People will cry. Yeah, people been crying already. So, you know, cry me a river. Yeah. It's crap journalistic nonsense. Arsenal are also the best in the UEFA Champions League at the moment, and that's a fact. That's what I'm saying, Kick. You know what I mean? We've recruited well, we've invested well. You know what I mean? We ain't gone out and buy the best players in the world, but we buy the players that we needed, and we're showing it on the pitch. You know what I mean? We're so showing it on the pitch. So these anti-Arsenal journalists, let's put it that way, because that's what they are. They are anti-Arsenal journalists, want to make themselves and their team look okay. So they come up with these, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And as I said, it's a manner in which Arsenal will do it if it's done. And I think that's what's bothering to them. It's not a weak Arsenal team, and they know, but the fact that Arsenal is grinding out results. And this is the thing about it. If you look at Arsenal, what you call it, couple years back, you know what I mean? And I always say this to people because it's always a fact. Arsenal will be playing the best football and losing. Beautiful football and losing. And everybody used to say, Arsenal, yeah, pretty ticky-tacky, can't get a result. Tiki-taki, can't score a goal. Come on, man. Y'all remember good, man. Y'all remember them days? Y'all remember them days, man. Tiki-taki. Y'all remember the days when Jack Wilshere walked the ball into the goal when the build-up started? Who was it against? I can't remember. But walk the ball into the goal when the build-up score from the goalkeeper, the build-up comes straight up. You know what I mean? To one little tap in. Tiki-taki. Still can't win the trophy. Tiki-taki losing games like crazy. But guess what? As fans, we leave in saying, yo, nah, lie still. That was some beautiful football, even though we lose. Those were the norm for us, you know. Those were the norm for us. So watch this now. Fast forward to that again. Arsenal find a way to win. And it's a problem to everybody. Because that's the reason why they come up with this look of foolish ball. Say, oh, guess what? If Arsenal win at the worst league ever, because guess what? Own goals, I think I will lead in goal scorer. Because you're going to low block a team. We have to find a way to score. If you put 11 man behind the ball, we can't walk through like we normally do. So we find a different way of to deal with the thing. Right? So we start score from set pieces and we start score from free kick. It start bug everybody. Because guess what? The tiki-taki losing football what we used to play, we are not a team anymore. We're now a team that finds a way to win. And it hurt them. Why it hurt them? You understand what I'm saying? Why does it hurt? We're finding a way to win now and it hurts. Whether it be corner, free kick, one goal, we're finding a way to win. And that's the beauty of football. That's what winners do. Winners find a way. I always tell you all this, winners find a way to win. And Arsenal are developing a winning mentality. We've been lacking that, bro. You know what I mean? We've been lacking that, and we are changing in the way we approach football and the way we think of ourselves. Because I didn't think that we consider ourselves as winners. You know what I'm saying? We have leaders on the pitch right now. We have winners on the pitch. People who know and understand what it is to win. Now, Declan Rice, a Gabriel Jesus, a Kai Havertz. You know what I'm saying? We have these people who know and understand what it means to win. They even use all David Ryan because he know for winning, been winning these golden gloves and he want to continue to win it. You understand? Yeah, man. Been winning these golden gloves and he want to continue to win it. So we have winners. We have winners in the team. And we have people in the team when in another winning stage yet where we want to be in another winning stage. People are hungry for success. You get me? So, yo, all I want to do, I just win. Just win. You see, if we just win, just open the floodgate. We open the floodgate a problem because I see our transfer win in a summer. Trouble. Trouble. We win one, two, three, or four trophy. Trouble. We have some money for bringing some of the best, like what everybody always do. Like what Mr. Pepe always do. Bringing the best. A trouble. A history more this team create. There's no English team in the history of the league ever won the quadruple. None. What wrong if we be the first to do it? Huh? And them the kind of people are going to hate with. We like enemies, you know. We like when the whole league hate with. We strive after that. So they can't stay there. Yes, I. Zach said, glory, glory, Man United 3-2. Hey, Manchester United that just could not beat West Ham just now. Wow. Big up yourself, Zach. Big up your damn self, too. Dexter said, as soon as them mess up a few times, you start calling them stupid. Mark my words. Not me, Dexter. Check my shots. I might call some players out. But no, not me, bro. Not me. Check the videos, man. Check our roll. Check our roll. We're there to support the team. You get me? We're there to support the team. You get me? We're fans. We've been doing this for years. You get me? We've been here where we have no trophies. And as human beings, of course, when you mess up and you do crap, people are going to tell us, hey, you should have do better. You know what I mean? That way you do a foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And when you start to good again, we're going to jump up on the train and say, oh, yeah, they're excellent. It's just a human nature, brother. You get me? But yo, let me know what team you support, Dex. Let me know what team you support, man. Extra Time Talk said, I'm a supporter from London. Go to as many games as I can. Let's have a conversation. Shoot, man, shoot. Who you support, though? Who you support? Let me know who you support. We're here to talk. That's what we're here. Conversation it is. Man United for life, said Dexter. I mean, y'all was cursing Manchester United the other day. Am I lying? Y'all was cursing Manchester United the other day. Y'all have a little lifeline now, so it's good. It's good. Extra Time said Arsenal fan. Big up your damn self. How you like what's going on? How you like what's going on? Y'all remember, guys, y'all, a lot of new people in the chat. Y'all remember, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's build this. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's have conversations. All right. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Right? And a lot of people here, y'all inside like the channel. Love up the channel. Give me some like, man. Put some like on the channel. All right. I hear that it helps. How true it is, I don't know. But I hear that it helps. So put some like on the channel and help out the channel. All right. Yes. So Extra Time said, Extra Time Talk said I'm an Arsenal fan. Big up Arsenal fans in the building. Big up Dexter, Manchester United for life, him saying no. Yeah. Extra Time said, I think we are okay. Not brilliant, but the rivalry this season don't need us to be brilliant. Okay. No, never think the players was just lazy. Doing better, yes, but a long way to go. We still have a long way to go. Well, we have 13 games. And I mean, 13 games, 11 wins, 3 draw, as Red Skull mentioned earlier on. And I mean, and the league is ours. You get me? But this season, I've had some issues. Not directly with the team, but indirectly. But mostly with the system. That diamond system that Arteta started, when he started it was brilliant. You know what I mean? He does a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Allows the 3 midfielder to rotate at any given time. You know what I mean? And it's brilliant. Is worked it and he's worked it hard. But at some point they found him out and they figure out how to play against that system. Right? They figure out how to play against that system. And my problem is this: Arteta never adjusted. He never changed. He keep on using the same system. You have a big squad. You have so much players. You have the likes of Eze. You have the likes of all these players, Ethan Waneri, and you're not doing the right thing. You're not using the players. Oh, you need to use the players because you keep on using the one system, destroying the network. That's what you're doing now. You're using the one system and destroy the network until now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um All right, Zer said Arsenal winning quadruple this season. Believe it. Hey, believe in it, man. Fingers crossed. Javon said being an Arsenal fan since Lucas Podolski and Alex Chamberlain. That's the other day. Big up yourself though. Welcome to the Arsenal family. You know what I mean? Oh, you're doing, said Doublish. Doublish, big up yourself. How are you, bro? I'm right here, man. I'm right here. You know we're doing the thing. I know I've been absent for a little bit. You know what I mean? And all of that, but hopefully I'm back, man. I'm trying to do the damn thing, man. So, yeah. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Extra time talk said I think we have a lot of poor players, especially the likes of Odegaard, Madueke, Martinelli, Saka Farm, Gyokeres, Trossard looks good only because it's the rest have been poor. Hey. I'm trying to see. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm not going to tell that I agree with you 100% in what you're saying. Some of these players have been poor over time. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say, we all know what these players can do. Are we getting it from them? No. But we still know what they can do. You know what I mean? Everybody know that Odegaard is a devastating player. Madueke don't have no finishing, but besides that, he has everything else, or a lot more going on for him. Martinelli, inconsistent, yes. Doing very, very well in the Champions League. Saka Farm has dipped. We can just leave that there. Gyokeres has just starting to show some form of sense. You know what I mean? To try to justify that this is a player that we actually bought. You know what I mean? Gyokeres is just starting to show that little something there. You get me? Trossard has been our best players from the beginning of the season up until just the other day when his form dipped. You know what I mean? So it's not a situation where everybody else is poor, why he looks good. You know what I mean? Because he's not playing against his own teammate. He's playing against other teams. And he's been performing and he's been scoring. You know what I mean? Trossard has always been like that. You know? He's always been consistent for a while and then out for another bit. And, you know? So I do understand what you're saying. You're pretty much saying that we need to make improvements in the summer. And I think we will. I think we will. You know what I mean? But what we got to work with, because I think a couple of years from now, this squad going to be totally different, and I think it's going to be way stronger. You know what I mean? Let me just say that. I think it's going to be totally different and way, way stronger. So a couple of years from now, I think we will have a different squad. And I think we'll be fighting better. You know what I mean? This inconsistent performance that we have had so much time, sure, this season already, I don't think we will have it. Because, as I said, it's just the winning mentality that Arsenal has developed is the reason why we're still in the position that we're in. Because winners find a way. And it doesn't matter what kind of way they find a way. It's like they develop a never giving up attitude. A never say die attitude. And it's grind them some result. Sometimes even a point. You know? So, it's not the best individual players. But it is a good squad. You know, so yeah. Dexter said Arsenal definitely doing enough to win, and they deserve it. Hard to see, but football over rivalry. Big up yourself, Dexter. Big up yourself. Football over rivalry. We all know that Arsenal and Manchester United are very, very hard rivals. You know what I mean? But it's still going to be football because if you're going to choose a rival to win, you got to choose one that's worthy, that's worth. You know what I mean? And Arsenal has been worth it over the years to Manchester United. So if you're going to choose a rival to win, man, you got to be somebody like us who put in the work over these years. You can't be them come up Chelsea and them where don't have no sweat, no tears on this thing. Yeah, I like to jump on Chelsea, man. I don't know. That money thing there with them have carry them up. Yep. Don't think I've spoken to you about the City Liverpool game. Do you think it will have an effect on us? I don't think it will have an effect on us, Doublish, because guess what? No team is responsible for your winning. No team is responsible for you winning. You are responsible for yourself. You get me? And it has proven to us time and time and time again that we cannot depend on results, other places, to put us in a better position. We have to put ourselves in there. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? So many times Manchester City drop points and we drop points with them when we should have taken care of ourselves. If we have taken care of ourselves, we would be in a way better position that we're in now. But we failed to take care of business when Manchester City failed to take care of business. And that's the reason why we're still in a title race. And we can be fair and honest about it. The reason why we're still in a title race and this is not considered as over is because we have failed to do what we need to do. Take care of business when we needed to take care of business. And that's a fact. You get me? So no, I don't think it will have an effect on us. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. They have to play their game and we have to play ours. So if we lose, it's on us. It's not because of what happened in that game. That's pretty much what I'm saying. If we lose, it's on us. We F up. We, not them. They did what they need to do. They're chasing. So they did what they need to do. You get me? Yeah. Extra time said Madwake can only dribble and no end product. We know that. You know what I mean? We know he cannot. But he's very, very skillful. You know what I mean? And if he get all of that together, come on, man. Madwake have gone miles from the player that he was at Chelsea to who he is now. Yes, I'm saying miles. Is way better than he was. So can you imagine we grooming that talent the right way, nurturing it and teaching it how to hand himself? Trust me, I'm looking forward. Joe said Liverpool. Come on, Joe, man. Y'all could even defend y'all own title against Manchester City. You know what I mean? Come on, Joe. Come on. Coach said, hello, I'm a fellow gunner from India. Love to see more Arsenal fans making content. Sending much love from Hamidabad, India. Okay, if I pronounce that wrong, forgive me, all right? I'm sorry. This is our season. Come on, you gunners. Big up yourself, coach. Big up yourself. Subscribe to the channel and be a part of the family, all right? Do the right thing. Do the damn thing. Okay? Yeah, man. First time watching your content. Let's go. Big up yourself, coach. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting, man. Thank you so much. Alex in the building. We will rock you. Big up Alex. Big up Alex. You know what I mean? Guys, make sure y'all hit that like button while you're here. Hit that like button, all right? They say it's help. So hit the like button so we can get all the push that we need. Double said, I think we should almost completely ignore how City are doing. And I hope that what the players are kind of thinking as well. As I said, I think the mentality of this team is kind of different from what it has been. I don't think that they're dwelling too much on the past or on other teams. I think they are more mature and they have a stronger mentality. I think they have a hunger. I think they're hungry. I think they have a huge appetite and they want to win. So there's a lot there's a lot of difference in this team I see. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they should definitely ignore what's going on around them and just focus on their game. And I think they will be fine. I honestly think that's all we need to do. Just focus on us. The games that we have in front of us, those are what we need to win. If we win the games that we have in front of us, no matter what happens with City, we will win the league. And that's where we need to conquer. You know what I mean? Taking care of our business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like City have entered their title run of form towards the end of the season where they win majority of their games. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? They say that a couple of games ago. You know what I mean? Like about 5 games ago when City win couple in a row. Okay, this is where City is good. And then they went and draw about 4 games back to back and lose one or something like that. You know what I mean? So, as I said, it's not a situation where you can watch the whole situation and say, oh, guess what? City. If we look at life like that, you know what I mean? Life is constant. The same thing that happened last year is not going to happen this year. And that's why people keep on saying, oh, we're going to battle it again, battle it again. Look at the leagues that we've come second. We didn't come second in the same way. It's not going to be the same. You get me? It's not going to be the same. City ain't always going to find good form at the end of the season and run off in the sunset with a trophy like they've done a couple times. It's not always going to be like that. I promise you. They're going to fumble just like they've been doing. You know what I mean? They have a crappy defense. And their front line is not firing. There's a lot going on with the City team. You get me? So, yeah, as I said, Arsenal just need to take care of their own self and let City do them. If they want to find farm, okay, let them find farm. Arsenal need to just win all their games and don't matter what City do, we will win the league. Am I lying? Think about what I'm saying. If we win all our games, no matter what happens in the City games, it won't affect us. It is just the truth. Sorry, mate. Madwake has gone miles better since Chelsea. What are you watching? The guy has about 1 goal in the league. He is a attacking winger. His job is to score and create. He doesn't need her. I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. I'm not going to tell you that I disagree. I think he's developed much better as a player. He's not as rash. He's more. If you just look at Madueke from Chelsea and look at Madueke now, you know what I mean? He has more time he had more time at Chelsea to you know what I mean, he's been at Chelsea for a couple of years. So he had more time at Chelsea. Even being at Arsenal since the beginning of the season. Because he just come. Remember he just came. He still wasn't getting the games that he need to get. People tend to forget that players need games to gain confidence and to develop. Yes, I'm saying just like how y'all give Victor Gyokeres the same amount of strength, give it to them too. Because Victor Gyokeres has been getting the game and he just started showing like he's ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just saying, just stay encouraged with him. You know what I mean? And just watch him. I think he will come good. I just have that feeling. I'm not saying that he's good now. You know what I mean? But I think he will come good. I'm just saying. Just opinionated. What do you think? I think that Manu defeat was almost a turning point in our mentality. Show that we'll still go a long way to go and can't get complacent. We still got a long way to go and can't get complacent. And that's a fact. You can't get complacent in a title race. Remember this. We got complacent 3 years ago when City overtake us. Yeah, we were leading. City overtake us and win us by what, 1 point, I think? You get me? So yeah, it's not a situation where you can just roll over and say, okay, we got it. No. It's not over until it's over. So we have to understand that. Yashmin said, where is t-shirt? Kush said, people complain about not enough supply from wingers to Gyokeres. I think it's other way around. Gyokeres has indeed taken some time to adapt to the PL, but he seems to be going good lately. I totally agree with you, Kish. You know what I mean? Because he was getting crosses and he was getting ball from the wingers. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a two-way street. It's not just the other way around. It's both ways. Because when I look at Kai Havertz in the midfield, you know what I mean? There's something about Kai Havertz. Okay, we understand that Kai Havertz is a very intelligent player. People always keep on saying it and all of that. But when you look at his games, you really understand. And you can see that this player is really something special. You know what I mean? Since Kai Havertz entered the frame, Victor Gyokeres has looked like a new man. You get me? And they play well together. They play well together. Um, they are helping him to gain confidence and to gain strength. When you look at Martinelli the other day, Martinelli could have scored that goal a long time, I think. You know what I mean? But he waited on Gyokeres and he gave him the ball. Strikers need goals. Goals give strikers confidence. You know what I mean? And those two goals should boost Victor Gyokeres' confidence. So I'm looking for another brace from him in the Brentford game. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I mean? I see a little bit of something and I'm getting greedy. Victor Gyokeres, I need more. It's not a matter of fact I want, I need more. I need to see more. You know what I mean? You've given us a little taste now of what really is to come. Give it to us. Give it all. You get me? Yeah, man. Uh, Last year we didn't do well enough to even play second. Hey, last year it was Liverpool run away with the league, man. You know what I mean? We fell out of the league by about this point last year. You get me? It was only Liverpool. Trust me. There was a season we finished on 89 points. That was an amazing season, and I feel like if we were to equal 89 points, it would be enough to win the league this season. It might be. It might be. As I said, the thing about this season is this: the relegation teams are the ones, the mid-table teams, and they're the ones that are really causing the problems. They're the ones that are taking points off the big six. You get me? They're the ones that are making these effort in making sure that they go out there and compete. And they're doing just that. So they're grinding out results. They're taking points. You get me? They're fighting for their own survival. So, yeah, it's going on. Nicola in the building. Big up yourself. I'm back, he said. Big up yourself. City are crap. They got very lucky. Yeah, City always do. That's City. Looking at City fixture too, it's very favorable for us. For us, you sure? Let's say okay. Let's see the fixtures. Let's see the fixture. All right. So we're. Let's look at Manchester City. Okay, so Manchester City fixture. So Manchester City, we're all talking about the English league right now as well. So Manchester City are Fulham, right? Then they have Newcastle again, which they just embarrassed. This time Manchester City is at home. Okay, they have Leeds away, Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Arsenal, Burnley, Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth. They have Bournemouth away. Oh, damn, nice. Their last game is Aston Villa. They do have a little bit of fight to do. Yeah, they actually do have a little bit of fight to do. Come to think about it. Yeah. The last game is Aston Villa. All right. That's not bad. I think it's raining. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's see if I can find. Let's pull up the Arsenal fixture right now and see. So, Arsenal fixture. So, people, for the Arsenal fixtures, so we have Brentford next, right? Then we have Wolves, we have Tottenham, Chelsea, Brighton, Everton, Manchester City, Bournemouth, we have Newcastle, Fulham, we have Crystal Palace on the final day. I think it's almost a pretty much even fixture with both, you know. I think it's almost an even fixture with both. Let me know what you guys think. Um, I'm pretty sure City can get max 90 points. Let's see. Chelsea away. There is no Chelsea away anymore. Arsenal have two homes when they face Chelsea. Well, Chelsea have a new manager and he seems to talk a lot. You know what I mean? That little professor, that little science club nerd. Yeah, he seems to run his mouth a lot, even though they're still beating him up all about the place. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Fulham and Newcastle could potentially take points off them. Fulham, I have to see that tomorrow, bro. Fulham haven't take points off Manchester City in umpteen years. Trust me. Even team like Everton, Leeds, and West Ham. I feel like we've played lots of our bad games too. We've definitely well, we better play lots of our bad games because there's a lot of bad games that we play. So we should be getting over those now. We also almost have we had a fully fit squad the other day, with the exception of Odegaard and Saka being out injured again. You know what I mean? Everybody was almost back. And to be honest with you, you guys can tell me if you agree or you disagree. Arsenal have been playing better without Saka and Odegaard. They've been playing more like a team instead of individuals. My opinion. Let me know if you guys think the same. You guys played some of your hardest game, which were against us. Yeah, we play y'all away, home and away already. You know what I mean? And we drop points in both games. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Both games. I agree. Should start Madwake and Jesus for Atrick. I don't know about Gabriel Jesus now. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, Nikolai. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. Um, yeah, I agree with that. It feels like players such as Madweke are playing better to almost prove they should be starting. And that's the thing. You know what I mean? And it's so sad that the coach have to be forced in situations like these. And these are what I'm talking about. Why do you got to be forced to rest Saka? If Saka fits, Saka plays. It needs not to be like that. You know what I mean? Why you have a big squad if you just go and drain one set of players? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And so I tried to sneak Jesus in. um, not working. Not working. Gabriel Jesus, 25 minutes, half an hour. That's good for me. That's good for me right now. Yeah, no joke. Gabriel Jesus passed his peak in form. He needs to work his way back into the starting level. Now, you need to be comfortable and okay with being an impact sub. I think that's what really he needs to do. You know what I mean? Because I think Gabriel Jesus will be sold in the summer. You get me? We can't be wanting to defend our title when we win it with Gabriel Jesus. It's not gonna, you know what I mean? You just need to win, leave as a champion, you know what I mean? Well, I soft team, thank you very much for your service. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. You get me? Yeah. It is good to be able to switch around of their two starts depending on their form. Yeah, but the thing about it is this Gabriel Jesus to me play better when he comes on. You get me? As I said, it's okay for because I wanted Victor Gyokeres to sit out a couple games and he did. And look at what happened. You know what I mean? It's like he got hungry. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Victor Gyokeres was a short starter and therefore being such a short starter is like he wasn't performing. Now the competition is here, Kai Havertz is here because you know that any given time Kai Havertz is gonna be the striker. You get me? So right now you need to play, score, keep Kai Havertz out of his position. Kai Havertz need to keep on playing, assisting and score. You know what I mean? So he can keep Odegaard out of the position. This is just how the team need to be right now. It need to be a fight for position. Ain't nobody supposed to be comfortable with the position. Saka is supposed to just walk, come back into the team when he's fit and ready. Madueke can need to do what he need to do. It's just like over on the left hand side with Martinelli and Trossard. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just my thing. Um, I would love just us to stay, but if we want to get to the next level, he will need to be sold. He have to be sold, man. We can't be, we can't keep on doing this to ourselves. You know what I mean? We keep players until their peak is way past, and then we try to sell them and we get nothing from them. Sometimes we have to just know that a player is going to dip, and we have to just tell them bye. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. We thank him for his service, but I just think it's time to move on from Gabriel. Just we need a better player, stronger player, just a lot. Okay? Yeah. Fahad said Arsenal is crap. Let us know what team you support, okay? Let us know what team you support, and then we can talk. I think Gabby, Saliba, Raya Rice, and maybe Zubi are the only players who should have a firm place in the starting lineup. I disagree. I don't think no player should have a firm place in the starting lineup. I think players need to play for their spot on a daily basis in training and in the team. I don't think that just because of your name or because you play good today, that means you're sure of a start tomorrow. I don't see it like that. I'm sorry, and that's where we need to move away from. Saka need to be rotated for Nani when he's not in form. Of course he does. Just like Odegaard need to be rotated when he's not in form, because Odegaard, no matter how shit he was playing, he was still playing. You get me? And these are the things that we're saying. PSG, of course. No problem. Big up PSG. Glory, Man United. Big up Manchester United in the building. How you feeling? I remember last year when PSG knocked out Arsenal. I was there. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Y'all went on to win the Champions League too. It was a good game. Y'all outplayed us, both legs. So, you know what I mean? We threw away the second leg in Paris. But it is what it is. It is what it is. True, we have to unleash our depth, making players work for their starting places. That's how I see it. That's the only way we can be who we want to be. You know what I mean? That's the only way we can be a fantastic team and a force to reckon. You get me? That's it. Same Man United that couldn't beat West Ham. Yeah, that's same Man United. I shall meet in the building. So what's up, Riley? Feeling good at the top. Bro, lonely at the top of the hill. Yeah, man, friggin' lonely at the top of the hill, bro. We are here. You know what I mean? We want to stay lonely up there too. We're not complaining, all right? We're not complaining. No. Yeah. One player I would love to get for... What's that? Coverts killer. I'm from Turkey. Big up Turkey. Big up Turkey. Ain't Thanksgiving right now, so you're safe. It's not Thanksgiving, so you're safe, my friend. Yeah. Well, big up yourself. Hey, you know one player I want to talk about before we go? I want to talk about Zubi Mendy before we go. Zubi Mendy. The diamond formation has changed. And I've noticed something different in the last couple of games that we've been playing. I've noticed Declan Rice at the base of the midfield giving instructions, organizing around there in the back, and making things work and things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I also noticed that Zubi Mendy is the one that's flirting around in that 8th position. Hey, y'all remember Aaron Ramsey? Y'all remember Ramsey? Y'all remember how good Ramsey was in that number 8 position? Just popping up from nowhere and just scoring some beautiful goals and all of that? That's what I'm getting from Zubi now. I'm getting that feeling from Zubi. That Aaron Ramsey feeling just popping up and making things happen. You know what I mean? And it's like you're saying to yourself, is Zubimendi a better eight than Declan Rice? I mean, like, it's mad to be thinking about some of these things that we're thinking. You know what I mean? But he's playing well. He's scoring goals. And the thing about it is this, every time I pick my starting 11, I drop Zubi. Because I want a different attacking threat. And I want Rice in the six. No, what Arteta did, Arteta switched it. Arteta moved Rice into the six. And it's like he pushed Zubi forward. You know what I mean? And it's working. It's doing very well. Zoe Mendy in that number 8 role is like peach. You get me? Yeah, man. And he has the trait, as I said, he doesn't have those run yet. As Aaron Ramsdale, sorry. No, Aaron Ramsey. Right. Ramsey used to have those runs. Ramsey used to time those runs perfectly into that box. You know what I mean? Zubimendi scored most of his goals pretty much from outside the box, you know. To be honest with you, yeah. He does score from outside the box. So yeah, it's been looking good for Arsenal. You know what I mean? They have improved a lot since the system changed. That's why I said F the system. You get what I'm saying? Scrap the system, man. If you like system so much, change it then. You know what I mean? We should have signed Zubimendi. No. He didn't want to come to Liverpool, man. He didn't want to come to Liverpool. He didn't even want to go to Real Madrid. He only wanted to come to Arsenal. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Gone are the days when we're worried about attracting players. Now we're attracting the best players and they're turning down some of the biggest clubs. Liverpool is a defending champion and they couldn't get Zubimendi. Real Madrid is Real Madrid and they couldn't get Zubimendi. You know what I mean? Manchester City was the defending champion and they couldn't get Declan Rice. I'm telling you, Arsenal is stepping back into the form that they needed to step in. You know what I mean? They're doing fantastically well. You get me? And we have to give it to them. We have to give it to them. Remember, so we got seasons, span top of season without a proper transfer on the Arsene Wenger because of the stadium. You get me? And we have to be using the kids to play the cup games and all of that. I must say though, the kids was doing fantastic. You know? Those are some good days, man. Good days when we used to settle for mediocre. We have come a long way. We have come a long way. Gui was class, said I shall meet. Yeah, Gui is kind of putting that defense together. You know what I mean? But we're still in word. You know what I mean? We beat Gui in Crystal Palace, so what's the big deal? Ben Code Productions said, big up, bro. Big up yourself, Ben Code Productions. Big up your damn self. How you feeling? I mean, Nikolai said, cause he's delusional. Apparently, he's attracted to bottles, Riley. Hey, let's see. Let's see. He just came to the club. He just came to the club this season. So at the end of the season, let's see. You know what I mean? We will see. And then we can talk again. Okay? Man United are bad in behind the new manager bounce. Hey, trust me. It's gonna go now. West Ham is just the beginning. Everybody knew that it was going to stop at some point. So believe me, West Ham is just the beginning. That's where it stops. It's time for them to start getting cut ass. Yep. One gunner. It's a bank code production. Only one. I couldn't two. Yes, I'm going to regret that statement. I just know it. You better know it. You know you're going to regret that. I couldn't even believe that you typed something like that, Nikolai. I couldn't even believe that you typed something like that. But hey, guess what? You know we're good for it, so don't worry. You will be here. You will be here. You will be here, man. Who do you think is getting relegated this season? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let's talk about relegation. Let's pull up this shit. Let's talk about relegation because I can't believe. So we're talking about relegation, and our good friend, our good neighbors, Tottenham, is in there. Can y'all believe that crap? Tottenham is in this relegation conversation. Tottenham. Tottenham is in this relegation conversation. So right now we have Wolves, right? Wolves is rock hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wolf is done relegated though. I ain't even gonna lie. There's no coming back for Wolves. Wolf is gone. Burnley is gone. Right? So the next three spot is between West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham and Leeds. Probably even Brighton. It's kind of close going up. You know what I mean? But the fact that Tottenham is in this conversation is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Wolves and Burnley is gone. But it's between 14 and 18. That's where the crazy part is. Between 14 and 18. I think Crystal Palace will do enough to stay up. I don't think Crystal Palace is going down. Between 14 and 18. But Tottenham, remember when the season started, Tottenham was flirting in the top four. Yeah, I remember Tottenham was flirting in the top four. No, Tottenham is flirting in the bottom six. As a matter of fact, the bottom fifth. That is crazy, you know. Tottenham. Cholo always say that we need to revisit Tottenham eligibility of a top six. And I'm starting to agree with him. You know what I mean? We need to revisit the eligibility of being a top six there. You know what I mean? Something ain't right. Something fishy. Yeah, man. Everything said if you could buy any player you want in the next transfer window, which would you choose? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because we need more than one player, so I'm not sure. Trust me. We need a striker. We need a left winger. We need a six. I'm not sure. Me and Chulu were going at it in the comment section in your short. He sadly won. I saw y'all, man. I saw y'all. He come at you the other day too. So he can't wait to see because he was running on. He come at you. The kid from Leipzig. Diamond. Liverpool gonna struggle to get players, you know. Trust me, Liverpool gonna struggle. Y'all been struggling already to sign. How come Liverpool been struggling to sign players and they're the defending champions? You know what I mean? Someone like Cunha would be good who can play wing and striker. I don't really rate Cunha like that, to be honest with you. I don't really rate Cunha like that. No. One player that I think will I don't even know if I want to say this. Another Chelsea player again. You know, I ain't going to say that. No. I can't believe Liverpool and Tottenham have sacked their managers yet. We need Alonso to get some good players. We need backups. And I think Arsenal are going to go hard again in the league transfer window. You know what I mean? I think we're going to do very, very well in the summer. So we're going to be even stronger. Trust me, we're going to be stronger. You know what I mean? Yeah. Arsenal should scrap Raya and Kepa for Onana. Why don't you take Onana? You take Onana because you need help. Because I don't know what kind of crap that your keeper pull off and lose the game. You know what I mean? What kind of crap that your keeper pull off and lose the game? You should take Onana. We got to go for a big, big left winger. Yeah, we got to go for a winger. Trust me. It's not a joke. Kepa and Onana price were insane. Yeah. Rodrigo even. You know, I used to be on the Rodrigo train. Oh, rain. I used to be on a Rodrigo train, but I'm not anymore like that, you know what I mean? Because I've been watching them, and they're still fantastic players, you know. Rodrigo and Vinny, you know what I mean? But they have their own issues, you know what I mean? They've gone so much games without scoring the other day, just like any other players. And you're gonna pay what, 100 mil for those players that are inconsistent, just like the players that we're trying to get rid of? No, no. They're just as inconsistent as the players that we're trying to get rid of. I've seen them. So I don't think so. I don't think so. Market out there is just kind of tight. That's why I'm glad Berta is the one and doing those damn thing. I'm happy they're the one that having it to deal with, not me. You know, because it's crazy. It's just the market is crazy. You guys should sell Odegaard for Diaz. He's a good backup and would be a good, relatively cheap player. You say backup. You see what you say? You say backup. Odegaard is not a backup. How can we sell a starting player for a backup player? No, he's not. Odegaard is not a backup, man. I think we need a PSG winger. We need a fast, skillful winger. We needed a Semenyo. That's what we really needed. We should have never let Manchester City got that player. Trust me. Trust me. Odegaard is a backup. No. Alvarez above him. No. Yeah. Alvarez played a position better than Odegaard, though. Odegaard played a position better than Alvarez. Odegaard is just being inconsistent and just poor. But when Odegaard is on it, it's unplayable, man. It's unplayable. If we can get that unplayable Odegaard for the season, bro, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. Yeah, but it is what it is. Guys, I know you haven't seen me for long, but I'm not staying long. You know what I mean? I'm not staying long. But I will be back again tomorrow. Our streams are going to be back regular again. Back again. Regular, back again. This stream, this hour, is going to be back again regular. And sometime I'll chip in throughout the day. The ones that I normally do in the day. You know what I mean? But Nicola, you don't worry yourself, man. We're back again. Double-ish, we're back again. Alright? Y'all know the damn thing, man. We're back again. We're doing the thing. We have some games to cover. We have a lot of things to do. What happened to the stream they were going for so long? I know. Ever since we had that storm and so forth, things have just been a little bit kind of crazy for me. You know, and I couldn't get my timing right and work and just a whole lot of stuff boiling in together. You know what I mean? But we're here and we're ready. All right? Please forgive me, man. Don't. All right, forgive me. But we're here and we're ready again. I mean, honestly, I've had some streamers that don't stream for months, so you're good. All right. No, but I don't want to be like that, though. I want to make sure that my community stays together. My community is always ready. You know what I mean? Because I have the best community. Trust me. The best community. You know, so I need to make sure that my community is getting the regular streams and don't stray. You understand? Yeah. We're always here for you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But I won't be able to bring the watch along. I could have done some watch along today, but I chose to just chill and watch the games. The Arsenal watch along, I'm not sure. Let me see what time that game is. I might carry some of it, you know. I might carry some of it. Don't know if I'm going to be able to bring it all, but might bring some of the Arsenal game. So Arsenal playing what time? Yeah, I'll try. Can't promise. Riley, I got 2 tests in the next 2 days. One of them I might not do well on since I don't remember much. Wish me luck, please. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. Try and see if you can sketch through. Just try and see if you can go over it. You know, try and see if you can go over it and try and memorize as much as you can for the one that you think you're not going to do well. And one more thing. Even if you think you're not going to do well, still go in there with a positive attitude and a positive energy. It will help. you know, it will help. You know, I mean, you got this, Nikolai. Come on, man, you got this. You can do it. I believe in you. I do. All right, so go nail that test. All right, go do the damn thing. You got this. I may be gone for Friday till Saturday for some stream because of visiting family. Hey, whenever you're back, we'll be here. Thank you for the advice. Yeah, man, you got this, man. You got this. I know you got this. Very intelligent. You're a very intelligent young man, so I know you can do it. So big up yourself and go get your A on that test. Go mash it up. Cool? And let me know the result when you're done. Alright? Big up on yourself, everybody. Guys, thank you so much for making it Riley's World. Thank you guys for being here. You know what I mean? You guys have been awesome. You know what I mean? You guys are the backbone, the pillar of this channel. And I appreciate you a lot. What's your prediction for the Sunderland versus Liverpool? Who's the home team? Man, I ain't gonna lie, Nicola. I'm upset with Liverpool, man. I want Sunderland to beat them. I'm upset with Liverpool, man. I want Zaka to come back and Sunderland beat them, man. I'm upset with Liverpool. I'm upset with Liverpool. Liverpool need to get beaten. I want Sunderland to beat them so y'all can get so you can get your wish. So they can fire slot. But I'm upset with Liverpool. Liverpool should have done better with the Manchester City game. You know what I mean? That they throw away. Because that's what they did. They should have been stronger. They're the defending champions, man. They should have been more brave and all of that. But nevertheless, I'm changing my Brentford prediction 7-0. Nah, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. You don't mean that. You guys are playing away. Sunderland is playing at home. Sunderland is yet to lose at home, bro. You know I talk facts when I come on to football. Sunderland is yet to lose at home. No team has gone to Sunderland and win this season. So it's not going to be a joke. It's not going to be a joke. Brentford are a good team. Brentford are a good team. You know what I mean? Brentford are a good team. But we have to go for the 3 points, man. We have to do it. We have to do it. It might end up in a draw for real, though, Nikolai. It might end up in a draw for real. That game might draw. Sunderland versus Liverpool. Yeah, it might be a draw game. But nevertheless. Yeah. Most people in the chat know ball. Yeah, a lot of people. Trust me, a lot of people's not here. A lot of people fool around them because that's what this chat is for. This chat is made up of a lot of different teams. You know what I mean? Lovely, lovely set of peoples. You know what I mean? And we troll each other a lot. You know what I mean? We troll each other a lot. You have to be able to defend your team while you're here. You know what I mean? And when I say defend it, you have to be able to defend your team because trust me, they'll eat you alive. Especially as an Arsenal fan with this battling thing that everybody keep on coming up with. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. I have to be able to defend myself all the time. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Banter is the backbone of this channel. Nikolai said it best. You know what I mean? That is what it is. Except for Chelsea fans. Yeah, so trust me, my Chelsea fans are kind of delusional for real though. They just say it's just Chelsea, world champion this, world champion that. But trust me, Chelsea, crazy. Yeah, it would not be the same without the rivalry. That's what I keep on telling people. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people, don't matter who you are, it don't matter what team you support, subscribe to the channel, be a part of this family. You know what I mean? The rivalry is what made this channel what it is. We live for that. You know what I mean? We live for that. Chelsea fans think they are Madrid. Well, they actually are Madrid because Madrid is inconsistently no good right now. They're consistently no good right now. So, yeah, they are actually Madrid right now. So they can think that. They ain't wrong. They ain't wrong. They're not wrong. But I just, yeah, Chelsea 2-2. I can't believe Chelsea throw away that lead, man. I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying, yo. You know what I mean? And they're full of so much mouth. You realize no Chelsea fan is in the chat today. Kish is normally always here. Chulo. You know what I mean? But they're not going to turn up, man. They're not going to turn up. Not after what happened. You know, not after what happened, but It is what it is. Well, anyway, people, same time tomorrow. Yeah, make sure y'all clock that. All right? Big up yourself, Riley. Enjoy your night. Get some good sleep, man. You deserve it. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love and the support. Yeah, I mean, same time tomorrow, we do the damn thing again, bro. I shall meet. Big up yourself. Double-ish. Big up yourself. Double-ish, I'll see you in a few days. Damn. I'll be here tomorrow, man, if you want to clock in. Yeah. But thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you. One love. Peace.